from last week, you know, and me can say abronye didi atem no didi atema eba mo so Dr. Bawumia team na Dr. Bawumia nkasa and ekoni say no ntimi take that charge now. It means he doesn't qualify to lead Ghana and even the MPP because he bears the ultimate responsibility. Because as some media from there ye weekend ye di agora kama obia kanide kama. But Dr. Bawumia say becheche nyoma bi mu enti wadaroma mafrɛ de mekae no problem ne de wahi.
I believe say before Krebe calling into the issues, one of the things that we want to put on record is say you have been completely unfair to Dr. Bawumia. Your commentary on him, your position on certain issues around him is beginning to come across as probably based with too much emotions. And I'm sure say you will take it in good faith, knowing you. And you know we are individuals. We push our opinions forcefully, sometimes very aggressively. And so because of that persona that we have, I believe we are built to also take shame when it comes to us. For example, say who can say abronye that's baby edi obi atem yene mebi enunti Dr. Bawumia, because of that Dr. Bawumia is not fit to be a leader. I think say logic is completely flawed and it's laced with emotions and not necessarily based on deductions, rational analysis of the issue. And I explain to you why. Could you? Abronye Ganani, the decline. The Tosumino, or your penny complete adults. Your Tosumiansa, or ye the Ayan, and they say, or ye regional chairman of the New Patriotic Party. Why the original chairman of the New Patriotic Party? Original chairman of the New Patriotic Party, Ghanaian, or ye MPP ni. Na MPP agena tum say otumi dina me to abama no ewo region bi mu nti abonye eko contest elections. The elections no contest you know. Dr. Bawumia enka guarantees omo guarantee ma abonye no ho. Dr. Bawumia enka vetting committee omo vete clear abonye no ho. Abonye independently as an adult, as a Ghanaian, as a member of the MPP, Eko ne man for her, Ewo Bono region. It's from the Intia, Senia or TBA, no, Omontuabamano, no miti, Omenim our region. And Omontuabamano, remember, our elections in a win. What it means is that the man for a Tuabamano, no, any doing who more Tuabamano, Dr. Bawumia and Tuabaho, Dr. Bawumia and Tuaba, Ewo Bono region. And he could not have been a contributor to Abronye winning the election in the Bono region because Abane Kaye and Abronye win here. Fast forward, Abronye as a party member at a platform, media platform to say Akojo, they had to pay what to see no one in so you transfer didn't come. And I would in Juma. And I brought ye a canism. And since somebody be a why identify say, and ye. A banner saying, and that's a bagandia media marine. I bring it a bono, but about Bawumia no can say, voter region. I bring ye a Bono regional chairman, but about Bawumia a member of the Bono region MPP, or a member of the MPP, the constituency of Wale. but a high level leader of the MPP, but onye national executive member. If I say onye, how do we even put it? Onye leader of the party. Onye leader of the party. There were leaders of the party. Your party in Penifo. There were more party in the show monsa. Me no kase Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia nkasa no. On the mobile pro, oko party for nine swa. Oko party leaders was say almost say omuntu abaye den. Emano. Say regional chairman bi eye DB ewo yekuo we mu. Na say the original chairman eye no. Entwe year. Enye former vice president. And I say flag bearer aspirant. Whether Bawumia, whether Kennedy Japan, whether Brian Achiampon, whether Duchum, whether Kwabene Japan. And yes, sir, hopeful, so no. And actually, regional chairman, yeah, on ye. Because remember, say, a kuno, ya dem brana, a rani kuno. You kunim brano, and mawo flag bearer. And I say former flag bearer, and I say former vice president, to me over a regional chairman. At best, the Abayane say, Ebia Wokojo, minimo, na wake bibi na entry ye na mafafo na mafrase go you na dey we aka dey say nko yi o me ko abroche be mu no bi ka say na wo Ghana ni na ote ho na radio station ba ko FM presenter kojo o kan sam si no sika no na on nkasa no na yes na makika sansem na me say na Ghana ni na me fi Ghana ampa na o Ghana radio presenter but the first time me fi Ghana ni say me na me channel the one year the obetumi akire kojo Juantuah they are on air the owners and the management of Insira and me just because me Ghana ni na kojo nso ye Ghana ni because they are kojo ye no me egu me ho fi egu Ghana ni na ho fi nti me metumi akire kojo ni so me frɛ kojo na me kache na opa notie opa ontie.
The Rooftop International Ministry presents
kojo aso ana wo just ankrofo no woja kwesitum woja management of Insira and I would do any better miracles or no abakomo say monto abama no e ka chen say yanto ma wo because ukromu wo radio presenter bia ogu mo mine ho fi ana won ne nkasa and I be say yanto abama Obekaya. There was a point in time the general secretary of the party issued statement I refer original chairman I brought here to the discipline committee. I didn't know general secretary now can't Dr. Bawumia say on no issue we ma sanction abon because he has no such mandate. They are okay now say Dr. Bawumia money away nyina say abon ye bi na no kan say about one MPP kono me abonye metwa my daughter Mahmoud Bawumia because of that inti saboye numu nsuo anaso no mapetehia ono mo Dr. Bawumia di mu odi benku a odi Bawumia di mu simply because abonye as one of the voters. Remember enya abonye na organize elections no enya abonye na friend is saying over running presidential primaries no kojo abonye or just one voter out of the 280,000 voters that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia remember, in the context of these elections, yes, he's the regional chairman of Bono region, but he has only one vote. And anything that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia vote on one Bono region, no, he has only one vote. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia also a vote. Vote no so yenim tuntum num fita nim we yem pubi. Vote na wope nipa ne so obeto ma na sebe o ya ponte kura na so bakoto ma so obedane kraman ana obedane akokọ no eno ye wadwuma semre no so na se wo se wo ya ponte banka wo ye friend se kraman e beboa wo be frɛ onua na de na wo nda ne wo ho enye kraman se na wo si ya ponte se mi de be hadwo na wo nye kraman mai se nipa ne pa no say matter but okay say ontia wo won't mean anything because you have absolutely no mandate over that person. But could you make miracles? Me a member of the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia campaign team. Me a director for communications. It me some no kasa no bi. Se me kaka se fi bia ko yia. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia betumi afrɛ me. Na watch my son. In fact, betumi afrɛ ka say hey, if you na comment kasa ma me bi nwate. Me jiwedi, me to me no ye dwuma bi. Eno no ye because ono na wafa me say me mbeka ne team ho. Na me meboa no ye den enye campaign. Abonye onka Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia team ho. He has no role, no function, no responsibility in the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia team. As a stakeholder, Abonye is only a voter. One of the voters eto about MPP mo Flaberes in our press on million vote. Osio beto ma Dr. Mahmoud 2023. Abonye this one once what soldier baby support and answer Okasama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Baby. Oh baby I know dinner. But I feel you say beto about my Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia even though previously my yenesa. Enti kojo edin pa say wo try say wo twi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia eba say Abronya ye na de Abronya ye regional chairman of the MPP no I say MPP ekuo wo penifo wo leaders wo different obi a one responsibilities MPP no wo mbra ye ne ye members de no wo say Abronya subanti enunti Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia nsa fata say obeye leader wabra Abronya onye Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia campaign team member na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia tiano onye juma ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia tiano na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia nye chairman of the MPP onye general secretary of the MPP ono so ye penny te sane all the other leaders na omo pray akonya the MPP fo no enti asodie kro na wo de bo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia I don't want to me am fan the other leaders na so ano pay so meet you no kojo respectfully me te say na wo ka say Odi Honorable Richard Anani atem Emma wo Dr. Bawumia. Omo ojo matem no diba wo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. I think it's very, very unfair to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. So what you hear oh kojo. Say na me sekeka ko no. Obi beka say wano na wo de kan say 2028 MPP be lose elections no. Enunti wo ye dia wo be ye bia say the papa mo say the boni mo. Wo ye dia be ye bia say dia be obe ku peni ho fi. Na ma wasem na wakana bem ayesa waka asamato na nse hu dia prophet die omo share community na fe de omo aye campaign want to bo a obi fi se sada we aye because mitie Abronya nsem o kan ye ne ntokwa ene na kasa ne Dr. Richard na ne enya ye no ebie no Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia din wom Dr. na ne ankoka se ebia obi koka Bawumia sem ena Abronya kodi ne penatem Abronya so kasa no wanka obebi ada say Dr. Nani akase tia Dr. Bawumia enuntu no odi natem Dr. Nani say there was a national council meeting omampeni kofo beka assembly na no won say Abronya na sorry eyi omampeni kofo ano na Abronya so ade etinye ono so abeyi Dr. Anani ano nkomo mienu nyina afanu mienu nyina yi obie ni wa omobo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia di bebie no Richard na ne kan say eye Bawumia sem na omampeni kofo eka na Abronya beyi ano. In fact, the national chairman of the party, acting national chairman Krabeka say bibia sa krampo NC and national council. Enti ebane sentra na Dr. Richard na ne ene Abronya to kwa ogbenya ebeye Dr. Bawumia. Where in the conversation could you na you any indication that say Abronya edi Richard na ne after because of Dr. Bawumia. Wait. You see, Abronya say Afia Bay or better my Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. But that doesn't mean say Bibi Abronya Belebiano, let us all the better so Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Sanity Diak. And you say, oh man, you can't learn to interview. I bring to your war America, yeah, could you? Or say, or support John Mahama, or company Mama John Mahama, a we di Ghana ni bia atam o kana asem a na ndi tro be twa to so na do mfoni aba to screen so na waka we di what kodekwa na nsia so de bia o na we di watam na waka wasem basa nsem anim sebe o de wo maami ahe mu akasa odi obi atam no twa ntoto ono de awiase mu owo bia asem obi aye kronfo obi aye oka bibia de wo mu de anim na waka free mente da so waka say because of our brand TNT John Mahama, His Excellency, a bad leader.
Okay,
is the case that because of
may I come my quickly?
Oh, thank you, this year.
Okay, quickly. Now,
is it the case? Is it the case that because what Kato was said, sentient at the MPP no dear, one of the and baby Audiano, on pen people in well, I share. Yes, about a friend is saying, time I walk on my 2 years. This side in the own Shiana. Because when I see a code biao. Now, Anyabiao, can we say, Sabranti and some more kicking in ano? Or man penny John Domani Mama and Asomano. And on man penny John Domani, my money, yes, I do. Now, say, if that is your principle there, if that principle is what you are placing on Abronya there, on a friend saying Bawumia there, then it means that won't mean deny, say, John Mahama is Excellency. Say Jumana Abrante no American or Yama John Mahama is Excellency. Now, if indeed that principle hold, now say Abrante ni Juma Emma John Mahama no dio bia tem dio oteko koso dio ten ni dia sofo e DB man for dio behind atem. Now say still what say in spite of that NDC the omuntena kwanya so John Mahama His Excellency in your company, but Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia there Abonye there na waye there into mani leader there. Could you now say it's easy for everybody to conclude say as I said what be any emotions be that when you're towards MPP no any Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia any answer yes because the same stick the same measure now what they ma Abonye Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no I would expect and call it the same measure every man your mama is Excellency and then I down for your American it is a would say Abonye and some more kicker. And someone for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, but Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is a trader. Not a Dr. Anunti Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to me a good leader there. And your man penny on the money Mahama international MPP in Bonteno. So we could go to
all right. But we have 2 minutes now. So number one, I acknowledge opinion and that is fair. I understand it. I'm not expecting you to understand me. It's okay. But let me state it on record. Say me on the issue of Kevin Taylor on many accounts on my platform. Odidi Matembe Brenyene Edru maybe it was multimedia as management and a catch say I should not respond to Kevin Taylor. And on my platform, I've stated that Kevin Taylor, NDC, and John Mahama, and their support on many platforms. And later on, I'll share. So it is erroneous for people to think that I have never condemned Kevin Taylor, say, oh, did you be at him? Because I be me as Anthony. And I stated that Kevin Taylor, you should not to create a tension between other tribes and Asante. Here on this very platform, even around 2024, I've stated it. So it is never true. Say I've never condemned. The only reason why I don't talk about him is because management is say so, and that's the point. The other thing, and they say, you think say Abronye responded to me, and he said, okay, say Sebin kwase sem na wo keka keka na wo didi na po atem ni Bawumia te betwen this time around the Oka bibi fab Dr. Bawumia wa miama betena se no makeka bi akire. Are you saying say if he is not a member of your party, which I agree, a campaign to which I agree, anything that he says for Bawumia or projecting Bawumia no enya relevant ana?
First of all, my address for Kevin Taylor issue. So you see, the problem that everybody will have with you is that you cannot treat Kevin Taylor's issue simply. To mean treaty Sabranteno issue, simply on the basis of makana semda meka da ena empenifo se media inti media me say ono ni nsem okeka ni na tem didi odi mpenifo wo my way mu no eye abronye de na waye na wo ka no ehombo ho oha eti se wo fi se abronye de no
I have never endorsed him insulting anybody. So okay Kate memo akasabra
I am saying
I'm just saying I have never
because I extended abronye's accents to a third party.
Because I have stated the second.
Why haven't you extended that gentleman?
I have done it on the platform recently. I'm responding.
So why are you rooting for John Mahama to be a leader?
I am not rooting for John Mahama.
When he has a supporter who is insulting everybody,
I am not sure. I'm not sure John Mahama will be on the ballot on 2028. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
John Mahama was on the ballot on 2024 when the gentleman was insulting our king, and yet you insisted. MPP will lose and your mama will win.
I said MPP will lose not based on Kevin Taylor. I said they will lose based on the economy. So let's separate it.
I'm just using
Minia. I'm just begging you that don't bring in Kevin Taylor to make analogy about me because
I would because you are using a certain measure. That measure is contradictory to your position.
How?
The point is that there is a gentleman. Okay, so there are two people in this country. Two people. Bako, and I'm simply using on the face value. Bako, you say Odi Obiatem according to work in the name of Dr. Bawumia.
What did he mean so much tempe?
Me pacho yo. Bako so Edi Obiatem. We do so in the name of John Mahama.
Yes.
I will say the Onudi Obiatem. I will say we do atem in the name of Bawumia. It's not say we do atem. Now, also supported Bawumia. Bawumia is a bad leader, but you are failing to also come and tell the same listeners to say the other gentleman now no should do Obiatem. I would do 2 for them, Eddie one Casanso Watem. Or supported John Mahama openly. See, or no, John Mahama Babe. You have not been able to tell us that John Mahama is a bad leader.
Okay, so okay, good. Okay, I agree. The fact that we call him doubles, I agree. But I'm just saying, who is Kevin Taylor in NDC?
He's a supporter of NDC. He brought NDC to power.
Great.
He opened his mouth to say it.
Who is Abronya in MPP?
He is a member of the MPP. He is a regional chairman of the party.
Okay, so in Monamote politics as a chairman, when we talk about a regional chairman and against just a supporter, why do in terms of political discussions?
So you see, there's something called convenience in argument. Your convenience here is that Kevin Taylor and as a branch in America now can I say on your regional chairman into dear Tema John Mahama cry. It doesn't make John Mahama a bad leader.
I have not said so.
But
I have not said so. You can infer, but I have not said so.
No, but that is what you are saying.
I have not said so. Never endorsed Kevin Taylor's insult. I don't because me a victim, so I've never said so. Let's move on.
I have never even said you have endorsed his insult. I am only pointing out a fact.
Right.
That if you are going to measure Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia by a third party's action, then you cannot fail to measure John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, with the same measure.
Right.
That is double standard.
So you
that is all I'm
also saying. I'm asking finally, say you don't think say Abronya or Trances in a bit say bia or you just a sympathizer of Dr. Bawumia means Sembia or Bekebiano will not affect your chances as Dr. Bawumia team more project say ono na was say motomano e MPP ni ma you say
so let's come to that. In all honesty, we have over 280,000 voters we are campaigning to. There are hundreds of thousands of voters who support Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia for any. They are all supporting in various ways. Dr. Bawumia, Kennedy Japan, Kwabre Japan, all in different ways. Their actions within their communities at all times could attract or deter a voter, whether Kennedy Japan or Dr. Bawumia or whatever. However, it is completely unfair for you to come and say, because of a supporter's action, and I say a supporter's action is endorsed or supported or subtly validated by the candidate. That is what we are talking about here. Because you see, in all your commentary, there's a subtle position I would take. You say, I brought here the oil, no. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to me calling what sword and so on. And I am telling you, say, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia cannot call Abroye to order. Abroye, after all, I don't know supporting Bawumia. Bawumia supporting Abroye. It's Abroye better to say, Bawumia crowd meant to Obama.
And he said, Obi supporting Obi na Nipakrono e can simbia ebe how party na untimin can't support and say, Madam Fujai.
Hold on. Kweku Asante Boateng. MP na Obeka and say, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, any Necropho are slaves. Omu slaves, Omu outside, no Kasama, Kennedy Japan. Manchester, what I say, Kennedy Japan is a bad leader because Kweku Asante Boateng, MP na Beka Sansemuno. Honorable Chemi, Ekra microphone, Ejina Honorable Kennedy Japan campaign, I say, Efre, Fulani for all manner of names. Eke kan sem basa, Efa, MPP ni, Honorable MPP ni Madam Samira Bawumia. Manchester okay say Honorable Chemi Suban no ene nsem no kan no ene Honorable Kweku Asante Boateng nsem no kan ni nti Kennedy Japan is a bad leader. That is what let your listeners begin to believe say
no it did not lead my listeners.
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia nti
it led Bawumia supporters, not my listeners. And so
no please, your listeners.
Not my listeners.
What makes you think say what makes you think that you are in the head of every listener? You think everybody endorses what you say?
No, I don't have a problem, but the point is, our listeners are everybody.
Let me say that. Let your listeners appraise it. It's not up to you.
No, because I'm just saying, say finally, I'm just saying, say for you think that
yes. Okay, say me about Haptel. And meanwhile, and I will not even do what you are doing on air because on the Haptel matter. My book video now no PHK 5 times. I was just listening. I said, the empire now okay at that time. And this is what you said. And I quote you. Now the damn Kweku Fuado and then the Bawumia no more Omakote Haptel. That is all what you said. In English, what it means is that now the damn Kweku Fuado and Bawumia have founded Haptel.
Okay, so are you aware, say hold on. After that, when people understood what I said, the following day, that was Friday, on this same platform, I'd explained that, and I've shared that one also on the platform. And you are still dwelling on the first one.
You said what on the platform, could you?
I have said on the platform.
You know what you said? Let me tell you what you said.
What did I say?
What you said was that Mankada say Bawumia helped to any the America say but that is not what you said. What you said is out there. I have listened to it 10 times today. So what I was expecting you to do, Nisan Kabeka said, oh, it was a war. Maybe kind said, Nanado ne Bawumia na atse Haptel. But I got this wrong. The other person said, Haptel. But that was not what you said. What you did was that you came to defend and justify. In fact, you called those who were saying, say, okay, say Bawumia and atse Haptel. Say,
Smart Gang Update.
Now, that is a problem, could you? You see, we are very, very highly argumentative people. Because of that persona, we should be willing and ready to also embrace certain times when we make mistakes. Well, I was listening to your conversation on Haptel. I see all the gaps. I will send you a copy of the Haptel agreement.
Well, I have it also here. So maybe we'll talk about
that. Haptel agreement, you cannot make Haptel now 19 years. 19 years for Ghana. You're going to election 2024 with you planting in the heads of your listeners.
Miracle. Let's do the Haptel one maybe some other time. We talk about this one.
Wadaroma. Abronye is a member of the New Patriotic Party. He's a regional chairman. For that matter, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia kura need to make say one so.
Mati.
You bet me and say Oceano Beka say 1 minute the and you guys and boy Abonye pa obetie.
Bawumia catcher.
Of course. Let me even give you evidence. there was a day. The video is out there. I'll share with you. We didn't fed away.
Me be say me who specific Bawumia a catch then say
Meba. Yes, me see, of course. I've told you that. I've given you a specific answer already.
Okay.
I've given you a specific answer. Of course.
Yes. They share mami na mention no ochina because
they share them.
Share that the onene kan you know if you have it.
Bawumia ni abron ye kasa no me video me say ma. What are you talking about?
There's evidence.
Me say there was even a time the chief of staff of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's office, Vice President's office, Fedowari, F. Abronye. You know, Abronye discussing issues related to comments the Abronye make here on Asofo. The next day, Abronye Betina TV so Ekatre Yen say, Dr. Bawumia na Osuma Fedowari say, on the member Casaro. Almost a microphone, a mommy. I'm not the better her. Fedowari never tell me the Amenye.
All right.
And he is right.
Matty.
And yes, Fedowari and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, they bet me at the regional chairman doing it. The party. The general secretary and the chairman of the party, they have a responsibility and a mandate over the regional chairman.
And
you know this. So it is unfair. You need to apologize to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia for the kind of names you have called him
for
acting by an adult.
No problem.
That doesn't work for him.
But I still stand by what I said. I will not apologize. I will not apologize. Dennis, I will not apologize. Let's end it here. Dennis, respectfully, I will not apologize. I still stand by it. Mama, as my brother, Mama will all the opportunity to explain your point, and I respect it. I will not apologize. I say that the Abronye baby will have an effect on Dr. Bawumia. If this is it, I will not apologize. This is what the people are thinking. If this is what you disagree, I respect it, Dennis. So let's end it here.